Trinidad and Tobago's state-owned refinery fighting a court decision that put a hold on its shutdown plan. And in sport, Jamaica Scorpions record their third straight win of the Regional Super 50. I'm Ricardo Roberts, and this is Caribbean in 10 for Tuesday, October 9. I'll be back with the details after the break.
Cheryl Kubas, and you are a genetic counselor. So tell me a little bit about what you do.
So I've been a genetic counselor now for 24 years. I work prenatally. So genetic counselors can work in a number of different situations where they can either work prenatally, where they work with pregnant women, or they can work in pediatric settings where they see children with their moms and dads. And then they can also work in cancer and other settings as well.
Have you heard about the Karaoke Corn Festival? Well, here's your chance to know more about it. You are invited to experience an exciting blend of food and music at the Karaoke Corn Festival, which explores a variety of ways corn is prepared for eating. Activities also include a local string band and steel band music, quadrille dance performances, domino competition, and much more to keep everyone entertained. Whether your taste buds tingle towards cornbread, corn soup, or the ever-popular roast corn,
The chairman of Trinidad and Tobago's state-owned oil company Petrotrin has described yesterday's ruling by the industrial court to grant an injunction stopping the oil refinery from sending home workers as not a rational decision. Wilfred Espinay says the court erred and the company intends to appeal today. Yesterday, the court agreed that the retrenchment of workers should be halted pending the hearing of a complaint that the company had not been meeting and treating with the Oilfield Workers Trade Union, the OWTU, in good faith. But Espinay questioned the court's jurisdiction to intervene in Petrotrin's operations and told CNC3 News the court should review its decision.
It is very unusual that the court is telling the shareholder that they cannot stop an operation. It's almost like telling you, like you are not allowed to invest in an activity or divest an activity. How is that done? I mean, what jurisdiction does the court get into it that?
But the OWTU has hailed the court's decision as a victory for the 5,500 workers who stand to lose their jobs if the refinery closes by the end of next month, as planned. President General Ansel Roger also accused Petrotrin and the government of acting illegally.
The jobs of workers cannot be terminated, at least until the industrial relations matter between the union and state-owned Petrotrin is completed. That matter is set to begin on October 30th at 9:30 a.m. And according to President of the Court, Deborah Thomas Felix, it can be expected to be finalized by November 5th, which is before Petrotrin's proposed closure date of November 30th. Speaking outside the court following the conclusion of the matter, which began at 3 and ended at around 5 p.m., OWTU President General Ansel Roger said the union's confidence has been boosted even more.
The industrial court would have delivered justice for the workers and for our judicial system. They are breaking the law. I want to make that point clearly. The government, the cabinet, the board, they are all breaking the law. And there can be absolutely no justification anywhere for breaking the law.
Referring to claims that the company sent out dismissal letters over the weekend, Roger accused the government of using scare tactics to intimidate workers.
And opposition leader Kamla Persad-Bissessar also welcomed the injunction and called on the government to rethink its decision to shut down the Petrotrin, saying the closure will have a devastating effect on the economy. Staying in the Twin Island Republic, the state-owned Telecommunications Services of Trinidad and Tobago, TSTT, has denied reports that it plans to dismiss thousands of workers as part of a restructuring exercise. In a statement the company described as fabricated sensationalism, media reports that it is to be renamed and thousands of employees sent home. TSTT said it has no intention of planning a new company and firing all 2,091 workers, including 158 temporary employees. but it said it would undertake a skills assessment to ensure employees have the right tools and training to move into the new direction of an agile broadband communications company, and that no decision affecting staff would be made without involving the company's recognized majority unions. Acting Director of the Guyana Prison Service, Gladwin Samuels, yesterday announced that prison officers who speak out against corruption and other illegalities committed by colleagues will be rewarded. He says those officers who come forward with details that result in prosecution stand to benefit from an incentive of between $15,000 and $25,000 Guyanese dollars. The prison director said the sanitization of the prison system requires all officers to be committed to the move. So far this year, more than 28 prison officers were relieved of their duties for various acts of wrongdoing. Several of those cases were related to the smuggling of prohibited items into jails for prisoners. Stay with us, your Midday Sport is next. Opener John Campbell's half-century was enough to see Jamaica Scorpions to their third straight win in as many matches as they trounced Minnows USA Cricket by 7 wickets in the regional Super 50 yesterday. Now chasing a modest 145, Scorpions strolled to their target in the 27th over to extend their unbeaten run and remain top of Group B. The left-handed Campbell struck 56 from 72 deliveries, while fellow opener Chadrick Walton got 28, and out-of-favour Test batsman Jermaine Blackwood had scored 22. Now USA opted to bat first in the day-night contest, but were dismissed for 144 in the 43rd over. Timel Patel top scored with 37, Roy Silver got 27, and David Wakefield and Alex Amsterdam gathered 25 runs each. Left-arm spinner captain Nikita Miller claimed 3 for 41, while left-arm spinner Fabian Allen and fast bowler O'Shane Thomas picked up 2 wickets apiece. And Lewis Hamilton dominated Suzuka from start to finish to win the Japanese Grand Prix and close in on his 5th Formula One World title. Now, on Sunday, Hamilton drove like a champion in waiting. He started the pole following his domination of the weekend qualifying, got away nicely from the grid, safely navigated the restart on lap 7, following a collision on lap 4 between Charles Leclerc and Kevin Magnussen, and then hardly putting a foot wrong for the remainder of the contest. Now the 33-year-old Brit took the checkered flag 12 seconds ahead of Mercedes teammate Valtteri Bottas, with Red Bull's Maverick Max Verstappen rounding off the podium to once again confirm his quality. Hamilton's victory saw him move to 331 points and stretch his lead to 67 over nemesis Sebastian Vettel of Ferrari. That's Caribbean in 10. Join us again at 6:30 for Caribbean Newsline. Good afternoon.